Hey guys, what's up? It's iPod Touch Bob, and I'm coming back at you guys with another review today, and this is going to be a review of the Extreme Mods 65 mode rapid fire controller, which is a modded controller for the Xbox 360. Now, this controller has a bunch of different features on it, and it retails for $159 on their website. That's the base price, so if you want to add any more customization, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but the base price is $159 and can be found at their website at www.extreme-mods.com. There'll be a link in the description below where you can check out their website, and you can also check out their other modded controllers for the PS3, the Xbox, and also they have a lot of different gaming accessories. So check out their website, and without further ado, we'll jump right into the video, and I'll tell you if this controller is worth the money. Alright, so let's start off the video by taking a look at what comes in the packaging when you purchase this controller. So besides the controller itself, you're going to get a few different things. You're going to get some batteries, which aren't shown in this video. You're going to get two little guides right here. They're all in different languages, so in the guides, they'll definitely have your language. But it basically just shows you how to set up the controller with your Xbox. It doesn't tell you any of the mod features, though. It's just the one that comes standard with all Xbox controllers. So it shows you how to set up the controller and sync it to your Xbox. And then we're also going to get two pieces of literature, one being the list of all the mods that come with this and how to get to them. And then we're actually going to get an instruction manual that tells you how to change the mods and set the controller up to do all the different features like quickscope and rapid fire and stuff like that. So basically, besides the controller, that is all that you're going to get in the packaging, plus the batteries that aren't actually shown in the video. Alright, so now let's take a closer look at the controller. As you can see, standard black finish on most of the controller, but what they did that was really cool is they exchanged the thumbsticks, the D-pad, and the trim on the bottom where you input your mic. They actually did that in a nice blue color, so it matches really nicely with the black. It looks pretty cool. Now the thumbsticks on there are exactly the same as the ones on the original Xbox controller that comes with your Xbox. So they're nice, and if you're used to the original Xbox controller, you'll instantly be used to these. The D-pad is also exactly the same as the original Xbox controller. All these are just painted blue, basically. They're sort of dyed blue. It doesn't look cheap or anything like that. It's very high quality looking. It looks exactly like the Xbox thumbsticks, and they did a really nice job with this. The bottom, the trim looks really nice also. It gives a nice accent to the controller to make it not just plain black. Everywhere else on the controller is exactly the same as it would be on a original Xbox controller. There's not any mod buttons on the back or anything like that. But they did actually, when you press the button to turn the controller on, when you press that Xbox button, there is blue LEDs on there instead of green ones, which is really, really cool. They did that to match the blue thumbsticks and the D-pad and the trim. So it looks really nice, especially when you have this controller on. It has a nice blue LED glow to it, and I really like it. They did a great job. It's a very high quality controller. So let's go ahead and jump into some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay demo, and I'll show you what this controller can actually do. Alright, so as you can see on the screen, we're going to have some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay playing in the background while I talk over this clip, but this is just some demo of the controller in action. As you can see right now, I'm demoing the M14 rocket drop shot. So whenever I fire, whenever I press the right trigger, it's automatically going to drop me down into drop shot mode, so I don't even have to press anything else. Whenever I aim down sight, and whenever I fire from the hip, it's going to automatically drop me down to the ground. So it's an automatic drop shot, which is really nice. It comes in handy when you're playing games. People aren't expecting you to drop down to the ground, and you don't have to put any extra effort into this. So it's really nice that you can just go ahead and drop down to the ground just by pressing the right trigger to fire. So probably one of the main things that most of you guys are wanting to see is the rapid fire on this controller, and I can say that the rapid fire is really, really fast on this controller. So you can see Dragunov firing like a boss. This thing goes really fast. You can pick off your enemies extremely quickly, and even if you're firing from the hip, you're going to be able to take them out because there's going to be so many bullets coming their way. This works with most of the snipers. It works with the ASO, the Barrett 50 Cal, the RSAS, and the Dragunov, and then it works with pretty much all the pistols except for the revolvers. So those are the only ones that it's not going to work with, but it works with most guns that are semi-automatic otherwise. So yeah. But I'm just demoing the sniper rifles right now. The Dragunov is firing, and then the pistol fires extremely fast. This comes in handy a lot when you're playing like Infected on Modern Warfare 3. You can be able to use akimbo fire and stuff and take them out really easily. It's very nice to use this controller. And you can see that the fire speed is very, very quick. So we're going to show off the RSAS, and we're also going to show off the akimbo fire on these. And as you can see, both of those fire extremely quickly. I really like the fact that this controller has so many different rapid fire modes. You can change the speed on the controller, so you can change how fast you want it to fire, which is really nice. It is a little bit tricky to get to all that stuff, but it's pretty easy done if you read the manual. Alright, so probably one of my favorite features on this controller is the Quickfire mode, and this is used on like any of the sniper rifles, so the MSR, the L11, those are my two favorite guns to use it with. But what it actually does is whenever you press the trigger to zoom in, so scope in with your sight, it automatically fires right down the middle. It's not perfect every time depending on how you do it, but as you can see, I'm quick scoping some barrels right here, and I'm not actually even pressing the right trigger to fire. All I'm doing is pressing the left button to zoom in, and it's automatically firing. It fires pretty quickly, so it's exactly like a quick scope, and you don't have to even press the right button. So this is pretty awesome. I use this a lot. It's definitely easy to use, and anyone can pick it up and start quick scoping like a boss. All you have to do, left trigger, and it automatically scopes in. This also works with, as you can see right here, the little grenade launcher. This will work with that too. I'm not sure why you would want to use it, but you can actually scope in and do a quick scope with this. Not really sure why you would want to, but you can. So that's pretty cool. And it does actually have a jump shot mode, which I didn't think was too important, but you can do that. So they do add some new features from their other controllers that I saw on their website. Alright, so my final verdict on this controller is that I really enjoy this controller. I really like what they did with the controller on the outside and how they made it look really nice with the blue thumbsticks and the blue trim. And I like the fact that it has really fast rapid fire and really great quick scope. It quick scopes really good, and I like the controller. It is a little bit pricey though, so you're going to have to be able to spend $159 on the controller, which is almost, actually that's a little more than buying two controllers. So it's a little bit pricey, but since it's modded, it does hold its value, and you can customize it if you want to, which could make it really cool. It will get a little bit more expensive then. But I think that this is a great controller overall. One thing, though, that you have to keep in mind is the fact that it does take a little getting used to switch between the modes. It's a little bit confusing. It's not as easy as the Viking Digital Ragnarok controller that I reviewed before because it doesn't have a mod button on this controller, so it's a little bit confusing to get through the modes, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to get through the modes easily and select which one you want. So just keep that in mind if you do pick up this controller. It's not the easiest controller to use. It's not as easy as the Viking Digital controller I reviewed, but it is cheaper, so it's very nice. I definitely like this controller, and if you're looking for a modded controller, I would suggest that you pick this up. It's a nice controller overall. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video as well as a comment. That'd be awesome. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out a lot. And if you want to subscribe to be updated whenever I upload new reviews, that'd be awesome too, because I'm going to upload a lot. So keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in my next one.